Hey, welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to show you the sublimation and deposition of iodine. Check this out. Remember, iodine is the heaviest stable halogen, having 53 protons. It was discovered in 1811 by the French chemist Bernard Courtois. For this investigation, we're going to use a hot plate, ice cubes, a 2,000 milliliter beaker, a watch glass, and about 5 grams of iodine. Now typically, when you heat up a solid, it turns into a liquid. It melts, and if you continue to heat it, it starts to turn into a gas or a vapor. Now what's so beautiful about iodine crystals is that as we increase the heat, it sublimes from a solid into a beautiful violet vapor, and it skips the liquid state. Now I also want to show you deposition, and so we're going to put some ice crystals on top of this watch glass, and as those violet vapors rise in the 2,000 milliliter beaker, they'll start to condense on the bottom of this watch glass. And again, they'll skip the liquid state and they'll turn from a vapor back into solid iodine crystals on the bottom of the watch glass. Check it out. Okay, now we're gonna add some heat and we're gonna watch to see that beautiful violet vapor form from those solid iodine crystals. Even now, you can start seeing crystals as they are deposited on the walls of the beaker and on the bottom of the watch glass. So in a minute, we'll remove the watch glass and see if some of those crystals were deposited on the bottom as they turn from that beautiful violet vapor back into a crystal solid. You know, the body requires iodine in your thyroid, which regulates your metabolism, but the body doesn't produce its own iodine, so it has to be consumed. Foods like squid, tuna, and scallops, even crab, are rich in iodine. And so the more of those kinds of food that you eat, that provides your thyroid with the iodine necessary to regulate your body's metabolism. So at this point, about 10 minutes has passed, and I don't see any more solid iodine on the bottom of the 2,000 milliliter beaker, but something amazing has formed on the bottom of the watch glass above. Let's take it off and look at all the deposition, all the solid crystals that have formed on the top. Okay, so I'm gonna lift the watch glass off the top of our beaker. I'm gonna carefully pour the water that was formed from all the ice cubes into this tray, because I don't want to lose the amazing crystals that formed on the bottom. Let's take a look at that. Look at those amazing crystals that were deposited from a gas back into a solid. Isn't that amazing? I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, be sure to remember to like and subscribe.